Hi, I'm Steggy from Elgato, and this is Key Light Mini. Key Light Mini is the latest to join our lineup of lighting products and is our first light that has an integrated rechargeable battery. Key Light Mini is a portable, edge-lit bicolor LED panel. It's equipped with a built-in rechargeable battery, integrated magnets, the software control of Control Center and Stream Deck that you've come to know and love, and a slew of mounting options to fit your particular needs. So let's dive into Key Light Mini and learn why it's so special. First, let's talk about the lighting itself. Now, if you take a look at the selection of small LED video lights out there, you'll notice that most of them are using front-facing LEDs. Now, in general, front-facing LEDs create a harsher cast on a subject with harsher shadows, and especially if you're dealing with a smaller panel size. So if you combine these two, you're not going to have the best look, whether you're streaming, recording YouTube videos, or even just doing video conferencing. Now, these lights try to combat the harshness of direct LEDs by using separate diffusers. But these diffusers can vary in performance and can possibly get a little grimy over time depending on the material. However, like the rest of our key lights, Key Light Mini is an edge-lit LED light, allowing you to get multiple layers of diffusion in a small form factor, giving you the most flattering look possible even with its smaller size. Furthermore, edge-lit LEDs are a lot easier on the eyes, which can be more of a factor with smaller lights since their uses tend to put them in your sight line more often than larger lights. And just like our other Key Light products, Key Light Mini is equipped with premium Osram LEDs that have a color temperature range of 2900 to 7000 Kelvin and can reach a max brightness of 800 lumens. Key Light Mini features an integrated 4000 mAh rechargeable battery, which means that it's not just great for a nimble home lighting setup, but you can take your Key Light Mini on the go. Now, Key Light Mini's battery life will depend on a few things, such as your brightness level, your color temperature, and whether or not you have Wi-Fi enabled. So we did a few tests at different brightnesses and color temperatures, and we created this graphic to give you an idea of the battery performance you can expect with your Key Light Mini. Key Light Mini's battery also features fast charging, up to 3 amps at 5 volts, meaning that you can recharge your Key Light Mini and get back in the action in no time at all. And if you're taking your Key Light Mini on the go, you can rest assured that with its highly durable metal body, your Key Light Mini can withstand the rigors of travel without breaking a sweat. Now, let's say you want to keep your Key Light Mini plugged in at home via its USB-C port. Well, we've got this really great feature for you called Studio Mode. What this mode does is when you enable it, it essentially disconnects Key Light Mini from its battery. So if you want a longer term lighting setup where you're leaving your light plugged in, you don't have to worry about your cable constantly feeding a charge to your light's battery and possibly risk wearing it out. Now, just remember if you're using this mode and want to take your Key Light Mini on the go, that you disable this mode before you unplug it from its USB-C cable, because it really is like disconnecting its battery. So you want to make sure that your Key Light Mini is on and that you've disabled this feature in Control Center before you unplug it to take it on the go. Be sure to check out our Elgato workshop video where we explain this feature more. We've linked it in the description panel down below. Now, when you're using your Key Light Mini at home, whether it's in studio mode or not, you're able to add it to your home network so you can control it with our Control Center app. This means you can turn it on and off, you can change its brightness, and you can change its color temperature, all from your Mac or Windows PC, your Android phone or tablet, your iPhone or iPad, and of course, Elgato Stream Deck. And if you're looking for lighting on the go, Key Light Mini has onboard controls on its side. Now, you long press this button to turn the device on and off. Short press the jog wheel to change between controlling brightness and color temperature, and then push up and down to adjust the brightness or temperature. Now, Key Light Mini features your standard 1/4-inch 20 jack, so you can mount it on tripods, multi-mount, clamps, and more. But Key Light Mini also has integrated magnets on its backside, so you can effortlessly mount it to metal surfaces. Now, you might be wondering how Key Light Mini can fit into your setup. Well, we wanted to make sure that Key Light Mini could level up as many setups as possible. So we have a number of accessories that are coming out soon that I wanted to give you a sneak peek of so you can get an idea of how Key Light Mini can help elevate your content. Number one is something we like to call Mini Mount. And as its name implies, it's essentially a miniature multi-mount with a heavy base. This is a great accessory for Key Light Mini for those who want a nimble lighting setup with a small footprint. And what's more is you can mount a webcam or camera onto Mini Mount's pole using a standard photography clamp if you want an all-in-one production setup. So whether you're looking at this for streaming or just something nimble that you can occasionally bust out for a video conferencing call, this combination has your back. Now, accessory number 2 is cold shoe mount. Cold Shoe Mount will allow you to mount Key Light Mini onto any camera with a cold or hot shoe, so you can get great lighting whether you're at home or on the go. And what's awesome about Cold Shoe Mount is it works off of adjustable tension, which means that once you set it to Key Light Mini's size and weight, then all you need to do if you want to position your light is point it where you want. You don't have to worry about loosening and then retightening like you would with a traditional ball head. And what's really awesome is because Cold Shoe Mount just has a standard 1/4 inch 20 thread, you could even put a webcam or camera onto this, so then you could add Cold Shoe Mount to your multi-mount or a tripod. So if you want the same ease of use where you can position your camera or webcam with one hand, then you might be interested in this product. Now, the third upcoming accessory for Key Light Mini is called Heavy Clamp. Now, this is exactly what it sounds like. This is a clamp that you can clamp to a shelf, your door, a desk, or even multi-mount, and then it gives you a multi-mount ball head that you can mount your Key Light Mini or a camera onto, or you can even use flex arms in case you want to extend this clamp and get a really crazy setup going. Now, these are just accessories that we have coming out soon for Key Light Mini, but obviously it having a standard 1/4 inch 20 thread means that there are so many mounting options out there for Key Light Mini that we can't even begin to list them all. This is our vision of lighting that you can use at home or on the go. Great quality lighting, features that just make sense, and robust control and mounting options. This is Key Light Mini, and we think you're really going to love it. Key Light Mini is now available on Elgato.com. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to hit that like button and get subscribed to both our Elgato YouTube channel and our Elgato Workshop YouTube channel so you can catch our latest videos and tutorials to learn how to unlock the full power of your Elgato products. Once again, I'm Steggy from Elgato, and until our next video, good luck and have fun.